Yes, lads, welcome to another custom tactics video on the channel. Today, we're taking a look at the regular 433. Let's get into it. For cheap, safe, and reliable FC24 coins, check out MMOEXP in the description down below and use my creator code AYYLP at checkout for a cheeky 5% off. Jeez! So, diving in with the tactics, lads, and it sets out, as you can see on screen, balanced on defensive style, width on 40, depth on 65. Balanced and direct passing on chance creation and build up. It's the best in the game, lads. Just whack it on. Width we leave on 50. The formation is quite wide anyways, but we do kind of tuck it in a bit in the instructions, but we'll get into that in a second. Players in the box on 7. We want to get one of our centre mids involved. Corners 3. Dunk headers at the front post, lads. And free kicks 2. Did you know 84% of people watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel? So if you are enjoying, remember to leave a like and sub to the channel if you are new. So dive in with the player instructions, lads. And as you can see on your screen, we have Cristiano Ronaldo in the striker, and he is just on stay central. Nothing else. We don't have getting behind. I've really grown away from having the whole getting behind. I'm not a massive fan because it just makes you a bit one-dimensional. Whereas if you have balance, you get a mix of attacking runs. And again, for this position, lads, I recommend you having obviously your best forward in this position, but having an aerial threat is super underrated. Having someone like Ronaldo, I know Team of the Year Ronaldo is a bit of a luxury, but you can have someone like a Drogba. There's plenty of... It doesn't need to be an out-and-out aerial striker like Drogba. Just have someone that, you know, is half decent. Yeah, I have an Ansu Fati on my bench who's got high jumping, high heading accuracy. He works fine for this position. Mbappe will work fine for this position. What I'm saying is just don't have someone that's tiny. Our wingers are on similar but slightly different instructions. So our more attacking winger is stay forward, cut inside, get into the box for crosses. And then our more defensively minded winger is come back on defense, cut inside, and get into the box for crosses. So the only difference is one is stay forward, one is come back on defense. Both of them on cut inside. So they're going to play next to Ronaldo when we're attacking, but when we don't have the ball, João Felix is going to make his way back. I recommend you have players that have good passing in this position because they are going to help build out for you, as well as being able to be pretty good finishers like Ronaldinho, like João Felix. There are plenty of cards though that can do this, especially with Prem Tots, lads. Because João Felix comes back on defense, he's going to defend in front of Serginho Dest when we don't have the ball. That means our right centre mid is stay back while attacking, stay on edge of the box cross, and cover centre. And same again then for our centre mid. So these two guys are going to defend in front of our centre backs when we don't have the ball. The type of players you want. I like to have a big bruiser in midfield. So Marquez for me, he does give me that dead ball plus, which assists with me scoring corners. But he is just he's the player that I used to break at the play, and he's really, really effective at that with Anticipate Plus. You can use someone like that new Xiaomeni though with this position. There are plenty of cards you can use in this CDM style position. And then I have a more box-to-box midfielder in Rolfo who will get up, get down, score a few goals, as well as just help us with a build-up. Because these two are covering centre, our more attacking-minded centre mid is then on just cover wing and get into the box crosses. So it's Rafinha for me. He's on high work rates as well. So I recommend as well, if you can find someone in this position, high work rates, that's amazing. But at a bare minimum, you want them to have high medium, lads, because you do want them to track back a little bit when you're defending as well, because they're going to defend in front of your left back because they're on cover wing. They'll defend in front of Zan. He'll defend for me in front of Zambrotta. These two will defend the middle, and then João Felix will defend the right. Because João Felix is our attacking centre mid, I recommend then you have your right back. Well, you need to have your right back on balanced and overlap. So what this will do, Rolfo covers the space that Dest leaves when he goes forward. He will create the width on this side because João Felix is cutting inside. So as João Felix is dragging in that attacking fullback, their fullback, our attacking fullback will create the width for us. And I recommend you have someone that's quite technical in this position, lads, and is able to create you a lot of chances. This Serginho Dest is super underrated. We're currently 10-0 in weekend league, and he has been phenomenal. Honestly, best 35k I've spent this year, and it's not Barcelona bias. He is actually incredible with 3 playstyle pluses. are two centre backs. You touch them, I will find you, unless you were dunking on your opposition. Don't do it, lads. Goalkeeper is balanced, and the left back is stay back while attacking and overlap. And you just want someone that's defensively sound in this position, lads. Zambrotta, if you've done him, insane, perfect for this. He's more of a defensively minded fullback. I don't like him going forward because he's a bit of a liability with how clunky he is versus Dest, who is like a top left stick dribbler. This guy turning, especially in bad gameplay, is not ideal, but defensively is like having another centre back. He's insane, lads. But that's the 4-3-3 regular variation, lads. I love this formation. It's like a wide version of the 4-3-2-1. But leave in the comments if you're using it. I will catch you in another one. Jeez.